Morning, guys. Oh. Say good morning to the viewers.
Good morning, viewers.
What are we doing today, Nick?
Your favorite technician is back.
Yeah. That's crazy.
If you guys have MK7 GTI or an S3 or a Golf R, then you probably know exactly what I'm doing right now. Tyler, should we show them?
Let's show him, Nick.
2 hours later.
All right, Nick.
What is that? Do you know what that is, Tyler?
Is that some leakage going on there?
Yes. And what kind of leakage is it? Not oil. What does it look like?
Is that coolant?
It's coolant. Because every single water pump on a Mark 7 GTI leaks at some point in your life.
And why is that, Nick? You hear Joe? Joe?
Joe? His Lexus ain't running.
Oh, tell him.
Yes.
Tell him.
I just want to let you know your Lexus is currently not running still.
What do you
One
say?
of them isn't. One of them is.
No, none of them are.
Yes. I can put a battery in the blue one and it'll start right up. And I can do donuts.
The viewers want to see it here Friday.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll drive it
You
illegal.
have to drive it here Friday.
Illegally.
Yeah. You have to do that here.
Uh-oh. Nick, what do we got in the snack drawer today? Oh, no, dude. Where's the Prime? No. Where's the Prime? Oh, Bryce's present. I thought he was taking it home.
It got dirty. He said he didn't want to take it home.
All right, Joe, what do we got here?
A little catback action today.
Borla?
Borla, gotta put a little catback on it. I'm gonna start it up and stop it off.
Yeah, start her up, Joe. See how it sounds. We definitely need to wake that up, huh?
That's a little too quiet.
It's a little too quiet. What do you think this will do, Joe?
It should have some nice little pop-pops.
You think some pops? A few pops.
We could try.
Well, let's see how it sounds.
Try a little mechanic.
2 hours later.
All right, Joe, how'd the exhaust go?
Simple. Nice and easy.
All on. Let's hear it. Oh, much better. Much better.
Much better.
Meanwhile.
I'll let you know when I get the manifold off, and we're gonna do a carbon clean at the same time. But I just want to let you know, I want to apologize to the viewers from the bottom of my heart. Yesterday, we're doing the lowering link system on the SQ5, and I want to apologize to the viewers that Tyler did not put
You didn't come
a
and grab
before
me.
or
You
after
didn't come and
picture.
grab
That is
me.
your job.
You didn't come
not
and
mine.
grab me.
So I just
didn't tell
want
me you were done.
If you guys want to know, go
posted
to
it on your
Mr.
story.
Turbohan. On
Instagram.
And tonight I'm going to post a picture of before and after. And if you guys want to see it, just let me know, because obviously
Thanks, Nick.
your friend Tyler here did not post a before and after.
Thanks, Nick.
He left you guys hanging. So
That's
tonight,
fine. We're going to direct some traffic to your page.
So tonight I'll let you know. I don't need any more traffic directed to my page. I have
Nick.
enough work.
Thanks, Nick. All right, Fudge. What's up?
I'm working.
What step are you on here? Yesterday we saw.
186.
Yesterday we saw the timing
Yeah,
chain.
so the back cover, I gotta take the supercharger out because there's one rogue bolt that goes behind it and it goes underneath it, and you can't get to it without taking the supercharger out and the coolant pipe off for one bolt. So thank you, Audi, for the great engineering for one bolt when you could have just not put the bolt there and then we could have taken the timing cover off without removing the supercharger and the coolant pipe for one bolt.
Tell him, Fudge.
You want me to say it in German?
Tell me in German.
I don't know how to speak German. One bolt. One bolt.
One bolt.
One bolt.
Hey, Nick! Tyler,
Show the viewers.
you're
dude.
not going to believe this.
What?
I got something to show the viewers.
Show them.
All right. You guys are not going to believe this. This is really rare. You see this? This is an MQB oil pan, okay? Plastic, 2016 GTI. This stuff, I have no idea what it is.
Smell it.
Look up. For the first time ever, an MQB's water pump is leaking. This is actually a thermostat housing assembly. The water pump's over here, but we get the whole thermostat housing assembly and a new water pump. We do it all at once. This is very typical. This is all coolant. When you start to see it on your pan, it's time to do the water pump, unless you bring it to a shop. They take down the shield, you know what I mean? You get an inspection or you're doing an oil change. I happen to find this last time it was in. I was doing tires on the vehicle for the winter. It was up in the air, and I saw it on the oil pan. So I took the shield off, looked up, showed him a visual inspection. The thermostat housing assembly is leaking. So what we do is we replace that with the new updated version and the water pump at the same time. We also asked at the same time, since we're doing that in the area, if the customer would like to take off the intake manifold and perform a carbon clean at the same time.
Why is this so common in Volkswagens, you know? You know what? My Audi, dude. Like,
Job security? Oh, your TTRS is leaking a water pump too. But yeah, so
but it's fine now though. It's,
if you have
I think it resealed itself.
if you have a Mark 7 or an S3 or a Golf R or any MQB, let me look at it. Maybe you'll get lucky and your water pump will be leaking.
Or you can just sell it.
Oh. Sell it and buy what?
No comment.
An M car, lowercase capital or medium?
Bow, bow. What up, Fudge?
Remember that one bolt I was talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show it to you so you can see it. Let me just move the f***ing wire. This one right here.
One.
Nope. There you
One
go. They're right,
tiny
yep, right there.
little bolt.
Because
You got it all out, Fudge.
Because this coolant pipe that runs under the supercharger.
So it's all out, and now you're ready to go.
Yeah. So here's the chains.
Yep. All the chains.
This is your crane. As you can see, the front gear runs your oil pump, and I'm pretty sure it's maybe a harmonic balancer and or some type of idler, and then it has a guide tensioner here, so that's what keeps tension on this chain. The back gear runs these two bigger gears here,
Yeah.
so that's another chain, right? And then on the opposite side of that, it runs both of the cams on the opposite
side.
sides. So 4 total chains, 3 tensioners,
Yep.
1 for each head, and then 1 for the bigger chain at the back of the crank here.
Sweet.
So now we have to put the timing tool, take the valve covers off, put the timing tool on it, and then see where it's out of spec.
Awesome.
And then we can
Thanks,
move
Fudge.
forward. It's a lot of work.
Be back for an update. Hey, Nick.
Tyler, can you see inside here?
Yep.
So the valves are open right there, so I can't clean the carbon off the valves yet. These are the valves closed. So can you focus? Okay. This is a light cleaning on that. So basically, like, it's a rough cleaning with the wire brush.
Yeah.
All the hard stuff is off.
Yep.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna close that intake valve, get all the hard stuff off that, and then once all the hard stuff is off, we'll carbon clean it and they'll be good as new.
Thanks, Nick.
With walnuts, you know?
Perfect. Thank you, Nick.
No, I want to thank you for being here on your last day. Everyone, it's Tyler's last day.
Yeah.
He's leaving us. He's going with his kumad to Disney.
Hey, Nick. What's going on?
All right, Tyler, so I did the carbon cleaning. As you can see, the head's a lot cleaner, but I still have to polish it. But I want to tell you, since we're doing the carbon clean and the intake manifold's coming off, now the water pump's easy to come off. You slide this belt off right here. You're gonna take the water pump off a little bit on an angle because you have a union in here. This is the oil cooler right here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pop this union out Okay. Now this is going to get replaced too because it has O-rings on it.
Yep.
Now here's a water pump. Okay. So this is the water pump. These bolts right here, this is the water pump. It is a metal propeller still. This is driven by the balance shafts, which goes through and drives the belt from the timing chain. This right here is a thermostat housing assembly. What leaks on these MQBs is all around here and all around here. So what we do is we replace the thermostat, but since it's coming out anyways, the thermostat housing, we take it out and we replace the water pump at the same time. Basically, we just replace this whole unit, and then we'll clean the block up. This is the cylinder head. We'll take the old gasket off. We'll clean the block up, and we'll put the new water pump and thermostat housing assembly back in the car, and won't be leaking anymore, and we'll be good.
Thanks, Nick. I'll check back.
2 hours later.
What's the update, Nick? Tell us the word.
No. Take the manifold back off of this stupid fuel line.
Fuel line's got a leak.
Unfortunately.
Well, new water pumps in.
Yeah. Everything's done. Car started, but I smell a little fuel. And unfortunately, this fuel line, I might have the brass nipple at the end of it.
Yeah.
I might have to just shave it down a little.
One over here.
Nope, on the bottom.
On the bottom part.
It doesn't like how it mated. Can I talk to you real quick?
What up, Fudge?
What's going on?
What do we got here?
We have a motor that's out of time.
Out of time?
You want to know how I know?
How do you know?
It's not in the present.
What? I'm sorry, my fanboys are here. So just in
They're
case.
watching.
Okay. So on the side here, behind the motor mount, you see that little pin? Can you get in there? Yeah. There you go. All right. So that pin goes through, and then it pins into the crank.
Okay.
Holds the crank at top dead center. Okay. So you know your bottom's good. Now, in theory, you go up to the top with your valve covers off. Okay. You have your camshafts here.
Yep.
I'll show you the other side because it's a little bit easier. So you have flat spots on the camshafts here with threaded ends, right? So you're supposed to be able to take these tools and put them in literally by hand. And that's how you know your camshafts are at top dead also, and everything's in time. So that side, I can take in and out with my hand, no problem. You see the issue is
Sexy fuck.
when you try to thread this one in. See that?
Tell me about it. I got a Red Bull.
It's not threaded.
Nothing. It won't go. And you can look at it and you can see, it doesn't, by the eye, it doesn't look it's bad. This one does look cocked a little bit, but you can see how sensitive everything can be. Even if it's barely off to your eye, it's still off enough to throw the car off. And that's how finite, like the timing and everything is on engines and just in general, especially something like this. So the fix is replace timing tensioners, replace chains, replace this timing tensioner. Technically, the top section would be your problem section, and the bottom very rarely has an issue. But who's gonna go in here and just say, yeah, I'm not gonna do the bottom since we're in this far? But yeah, and that's how you tell your 3.0T is out of time.
Thanks, Fudge.
And we're
Hey, Nick, tell the viewers.
Guys. Tyler wanted me to tell you guys that next week he's going to be gone all week. He actually leaves this Friday, tomorrow night. Going on a little vacation to Disneyland. So next week he's going to be gone all week, unfortunately. So next week, if you guys want any content, just look for stories on Instagram from somebody else's Instagram. ACI's Instagram, Mr. Turbohand, Martin,
Joe,
Fudge. Look at everyone's
everything.
Instagram if you want to see daily
raps.
content. But next week's YouTube is gonna be MIA until
On a
Tyler's
pause.
back.
Which is okay. Nice little break. You can watch the old videos,
Or you could just log on to my Instagram.
Yeah.
Or Joe's or ACI's. Well, don't log on to Joe's. Nothing really happens there except this Lexus that doesn't run. Go to Justin's, Martin's, ACI Raps.
Sweet.
I love you, Tyler. I'm gonna miss you.
Tell him you'll see him in a week.